NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
If you heard me, man committed kid, nigga. Throw back to 2015. Fuck you, boy. Hey, man, he playing whole time.
Not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Calling officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Huh? All right, we go forward. Yeah, we go forward.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, good.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Jamar Chase played a big factor in the balls like that. That's a cheat.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted.
So stupid.
Jonathan Abram picks it.
Come on,
and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was so stupid. I give you that one, bro.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position.
They probably
here 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Raider first down.
On first down at Stafford. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
They went to me, son. They went to me.
They
went to me.
Lose a full 5 yards.
It was high school, boy. Bitch, I be dumber than a motherfucker, boy.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. There's not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. That's out to the left and complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line.
And the man watched the man catch the ball. I thought you're supposed to break on the ball. This man literally just sat there and watched him catch it.
Finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Must have been amazed or something.
For a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game.
No, not in a million
one of my
years.
college coaches used to call the
I call him Greg the leg he did.
And make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
Wait. Oh.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And they give this time to the tailback. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 39-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Throwing right, and that's complete.
That's good.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
You got to meet somebody. You're going to meet somebody.
That catch good for only a couple.
That's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
Nobody
what a nice play he made there in the open field.
He's going to get there.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left.
Good.
That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Good.
It's definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
That's a setup. That man.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of him. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line. Allowed him to get in on the touchdown.
They say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move.
He just had like 2-3 games to
and they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
To the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Jackson. Being chased out left. It's caught inside the
Bro,
25.
he's caught this.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
I do it late, too.
The running lane's definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Play action. It's Jackson. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this
them
one.
boys closing on my neck.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
No doubt about it. And that's why if you run a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
Let's go.
Calling a pickup of 7. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I need you to get it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Chiefs 20, Raiders 7.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Jackson now to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run into offense at all.
He's out of bounds right around the 34. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Out of the gun, Stafford. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
11 on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 35.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line. Gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this is caught. It's Edelman. Not much there, only a yard.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
At the 29-yard line.
4 yards remain for second down. Throwing is Stanford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the
Stanford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A.J. Green in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Chiefs 20.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw.
Oh, my God.
He finds a man with a crossing route. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Yeah. Man. Couldn't even jump for the ball, bro.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Jackson now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. You have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 14.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Back to the air, Stafford on second down.
Man, what the?
And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it's third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
Man, oh my God.
Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Ooh, he's running.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Raiders 21.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Jackson now to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Then he'll give it here to his running back. Second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And it's third down.
Now Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Never. One niggas up.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And the whole time I was in the I don't think I never saw a fight.
And that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Man, couldn't you see Lexington? I don't think it was his kid.
A 6-yard pickup.
No, with Jordan Banks and Jordan over.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Boy, that shit
And he'll be
stupid,
taken
bro.
down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14
Hey,
on
man,
that one and a first down.
my nigga Tank did him dirty and generated.
There are times his game is about patience, isn't it? How guys had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And to give this time to the tailback. About 3 yards there to the 27.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
That man got 82 speed. The slow is the motherfucker.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Man, why you could have let him? You could have been holding him up.
Down to the 15. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
That's good for a
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
20-yard attempt.
They're back to back.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because they did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look
Come on,
at
big boy, you got to go for me.
realize it hasn't worked somewhere else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
We're back now in KC. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a foot race. 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here. A shotgun snap for Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, yeah, boy. That class that's coming in is going to have a lot of defense.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They got that big white boy from St. Thomas.
Hey, that bitch still fucking dog.
Keep showing them guard ready to be over.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
He kind of poodle, son. I ain't gonna lie. 25 ass, bro.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson.
Let's get it.
And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. After the interception, here's Stafford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The 20.
Oh, my God. I'm thinking this man's going to fly into this.
43 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and get points on.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Great
effort there.
I made him 3 yards in the backfield.
And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
K.T.G really only did play special teams now that I think about it.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Cameron played corner and one of the twins or Jahari played the other. About to say, if you had if any team had a brain,
ready for their next drive. And now
I'm
after the touchdown
the
a
whole
moment ago,
season,
they
man.
won from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. He'll air this one out for Boyd. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team.
And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 4.
Oh, yeah, he's going to talk that.
You want to slap me, fucker.
He's going to talk that cash money.
Now they try the right side here.
Like, damn, coach, you don't shut up, man.
For a Raider touchdown. taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
You make it to the playoffs every year.
A touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Boys make it to the playoffs every year, just.
That shit was funny as fuck. Niggas was swearing to God they was finna. Boy, you remember? Oh yeah, you don't want to play Alabama. Beat beat the fuck out them boys, cuz. Ball.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something.
This is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
And at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Yes, sir.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
His old brain remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They shifted it and got there and popped it free.
Please don't.
Second and 10.
Oh my God, Dante, that's your pick, my dog. But this shit.
Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Jackson on third down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
What the fuck?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Jackson will throw again. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Our running back
K.T.G. right that time, able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback.
You don't think I've been blitzed?
On third down, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
3-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun now, it's an inside give. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in
we
that
need a coon
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
We need a coon snap.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again, the 4-yard line.
I'll be watching this thing.
2nd and goal.
Blew the fuck up, guys.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. It's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's across for 2 points. Gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Matt Busher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Let shit go, boy. Fuck it, let him go. Fuck, let him go.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
All right,
that's my ball, clown.
How about that return?
Real shit.
Great blocking, great vision. All the way down to the 2-yard line. Who has to be upset? The guy who didn't get it into the end zone.
The ball got to go past 10 yards.
Bro, I just thought of this shit. Bugging out. We good. My defense hold it down. My defense hold it down.
Run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, but it sets up 2nd and goal.
Sit down. Hold it down.
That's complete the play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
And goal.
Good. On some dumb shit. Some old nutty ass shit right here, okay? Man.
They'll try to run this
Man,
one in.
I really lost. Son. If you get how I lost to this nigga,
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point. And then their defense has to hold up their end.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling the defense to make sure they're focused because...
Ooh, that boy, nothing like that kick, boy. That kick saved my life. That boy, that boy stopped before the end zone.
And that is going to put them on top of
They know only going to the end zone.
Sets us up for quite a finish.
I dig
The
it.
touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
I thought they was going to let me pick it up in front of the end zone.
Inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Man, this is no shit yet. Alright, get out.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh my.
Let's go. Oh, I couldn't get over there, and I just act like he was the isolated man on the
unable to successfully find the end
This
zone.
man, Matt Stafford had him, son.
Stafford now to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh my God.
Incomplete. Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Can't run like the fucker.
He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And this is taken him one-handed. What a catch. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
That's all I can tell you.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Now Stafford. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to almost certainly win the football game.
Let's go.
And this one is right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
You should develop speed, like straight developing everything speed, dude.
You do. Nah, I don't.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Yeah.
Incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play, but still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Las Vegas, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.